Listen, the concept of building a family is laid on the foundation of sacrifice. If you want to be right always, don't start a home. You can't take nonsense. No, go on Twitter, join the girls, shout, go on Rampage, do all those things. You see where a girl is kneeling down on her wedding day to serve the husband drink. You are angry. What's that? I don't do all those things. All this. Vex. Lock yourself in the room. Be it up with your own vexing. Don't bring that plague and hang around someone who is trusting God for a destiny partner. Not a problem. And let me tell you this. You see, this thing called pressure, one of the things it does is that it blinds your reasoning. That you see a person, but let's do it on time. It is not for those doing it on time, but for those doing it right. Take your time. Don't get to the point that you will wish you did. Take your time. Be sure. Ask question. Look at our mind and his mind. It is not the best colors that will raise your children or the best food. Let's believe that those questions are useless questions. You are not a chef. And even if you are not going to cook all your life. True or not true? What's your best food? So I like spiced gizzard. Please be seated. Thank you. Say I hear. Say it again, I hear. You owe it to God and to his investment upon your life to marry right. And I've said this again and again. People went on a rampage. The church must learn to normalize breakup. It's part of life. There's nothing special about it. Listen to what I'm saying. It is possible that these two people are pastors in church and they feel they are not good for each other. It's normal. Never marry anybody because of what people say. If your life goes bad, they will still talk. Last, because somebody was sharing testimony the other time and then said, Tipe, I don't know what that means, but because, see, last, everybody will leave your issue and face their problem. You want to get married and all your thinking is about as fine as you are and as fine as he is. When you come together to produce children, how fine they will be. That's your thought. Have you seen fine children who have been messed up with a very brutal man? Please be careful. Is that okay now? That foundation needs to be laid. Marriage is very honorable. It is not what we rush into. If you are not ready to commit, don't marry. Yet. The guy doesn't do church. He says he works from home. No pastor around can pastor him because he's given to the word. And you like him like that. He's my own. My only one. My one and only. I don't even do any kind of marriage where any pastor will call me and my wife. We are men in our own right. Your definition of masculinity is to be one that has no sense of accountability. What a way to be a man. And that in itself is a sign of low self-esteem. Because you feel once there is someone who provides instruction and guidance, they are evading your space. What do you think about yourself? How do you perceive yourself? What makes you feel like a man? Is it money? Or the ability to control a woman? What makes you feel like a man? That's why when many men go broke, they lose it. Because the only thing that makes them feel like a man is the money. What's masculinity beyond money? You say, you don't have money now. Say, women, you don't just have women. If a woman is any more than you, you must find a way to bring her down to your level so she can obey. It is not control that makes men. It is leadership. Some women say, I can't marry a man. When they do marriage vows, I don't do to submit and to obey. Let me tell you something. The reason why you don't do that is because you have dated fools all your life. If you date if you listen to what I'm saying, if you get involved with a real leader, you will not know when you submit. Submission is not demanded, it is commanded. A life compels you. You see the leadership you've not seen in your previous generation, you are compelled to honor him. You will not know when you say my king, because he is. And if that's still your feeling, it's a sign you are dating a fool right now. Break it. I don't care your age. Are you there? Let me tell you something. Let me tell you. I'm going to start, but let me tell you something. No, I need to talk to you. Are you there? Let me tell you something. Masculinity is under attack. Because leadership is becoming scarce amongst men. Leadership is demonstrated with a lifestyle, not with words. That you follow God in a persuading way that your children want to be like you. That's leadership. That's leadership. Now we go online and see girls and talk about sexual life and what they've done with their body online. And they know that when it's time to settle, they will not struggle. And the good ones struggle. They know that because they know that we are in the era of foolishness amongst men. What's left of them is testes. They are gone. That's what's left. They are gone. It's the era of foolishness. See, people come in church and get angry and say, pastors this, pastors that. And they're online. Say, I can die for Machala. I can die for Davido. And they come to church. It's when it's church matters. They vent. You are not a man. You're just a boy who needs to be trained and taught. Are you still there? Or should I round up? So let me balance it. There are girls who deserve to be single all their lives. The Bible said it is better to dwell in the corner of a house than to be with a contentious woman. This girl has no capacity for peace. Trouble, fire, everywhere, born. No respect, no regard, nothing. And they believe if I can weave my wigs like this, I will get a man. You will get a foolish one.